Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with another pick a card, and this time we're doing a reading for September. So can you believe it's September already? So we have 3 piles here. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, I have 3 golden yellow stones. Pile 1 is the orange calcite. Good enough to eat. Not really. Pile 2 is the amethyst. Not amethyst, what I'm talking about, citrine. The citrine, a little citrine. To clear all the energy of all the stones in the whole altar. And pile 3 is, this is also a yellow calcite. It's like a tumbled stone version. So we have one that's a little bit raw. Then we have, I guess this is sort of mix of raw and tumbled stone, and then our tumbled stone. But these 3 beautiful golden energies here, contrasting against these purples. I just realized this has like a rainbow in the background, so pretty. And 3 cards too. We have the Hanged One, the Sovereign of Coins, and the 6 of Wands on top. And there's more cards at the bottom. We're going to look into love, health, and wealth, and anything else that comes up in any kind of message from spirit. So let's take a nice release of your breath. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Open your eyes. Release your breath through your mouth. I'm a little distracted because my cat needs to go out. Anyway, we're about to begin. So choose the card or pile that you're attracted to and follow your heart. Let's begin. Alrighty, and here we have pile number 1 with the orange calcite. I like this stone so much, so pretty. And I like to put it over my light over there so it glows golden. So let's see what we have. We have, from the Threads of Fate, we have the Hanged One. Now, if you chose this, maybe you realize that you're in a bit of suspension, a state of suspension, or maybe that there's a sacrifice here, or maybe that you don't mind waiting a little bit. You could also be connecting with a Pisces as well. The Hanged One also in this image reminds me very much of the Beauty and the Beast and the rose before the last petal falls. So there is a timing situation going on here. The timing is divine and it can't be rushed, but at the same time it will happen before any major, it will happen before time runs out. In other words, time, this construct that you are imagining in your mind, before this specific framework, before you feel whatever, too old, to this, to that, to whatever, this will happen. This divine time will happen before your particular construct that you've created for yourself. So in the month of September, I feel like there's a bit of like a suspension here, but possibly by the end of September, something will get moving. Let's see what the other cards say. We have the Sovereign of Cups. The Sovereign of Cups is, I think this one is the King. The Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is sensitive, intuitive, nurturing, creative, artistic, feminine energy here, ready to give and receive love. So this love is coming through the cups, and it's a divine love. See, it's divine, it's holy, it's high. What else we have? We have Temperance. Temperance is all about patience. And again, the divine timing coming through. So as far as your love is concerned, there is a tempered period here, a time where you have to just take in deep breaths, relax, realize things cannot happen in a rush or in your timeline. They have to happen and unfold naturally, the way that the universe has designed. The universe is co-creating with you, and the universe knows what you want, and what you want is the best possible outcome. So the universe is making sure that the timing works for what you desire. You may think that sometimes these outside energies are working against you, but in truth, the outside energies are working with you according to what messages you've sent out to the universe and what you desire. So as far as work is concerned, I feel like as long as you're authentic to yourself and you're doing things that you love to do, everything will fall into place. But there's a bit of a lull. It's not going to be the greatest progression in the month of September as far as making huge gains and huge profit possibly, but I feel that you will be content at the very least. You will be very content, and there won't be any, you won't be going down as far as losing anything. You won't be losing anything, but you may not be gaining huge amounts of money or promotions. I feel like it's just going to be a nice sustained situation from where you were by the end of August, and it's just going to continue and flow. But I feel like in a general sense it's a happy and contented feeling. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the Maybon. The Maybon is shining hope and future. So the Maybon is all about the autumn equinox is coming through. So autumn equinox is September 21st. So you may start to feel a bit of a shift around the autumn equinox. Things might start to move a little faster, or you might be getting out of this hanged one funk. There's also a Mercury going in retrograde on September, I think it's the same day, September 21st. So just when you feel like you're ready to start, you might have to go back and review some things. But all in all, I feel like it's just a very pleasant energy. There's not going to be a whole lot of major changes in any one part of your life. The Maybon, though, is telling you that really great things are coming. Even through the Mercury retrograde, there's going to be some really beautiful energy coming through. She is the child of the darkest moment, born when bright hope beckons you into a positive future, born of what has seemed to be the most hopeless space you have ever been within. This card indicates that you are now thinking magically with a K. What you think, what you are, manifests about you at all times. You might be going to a neutral place from a difficult place. If you're feeling sad or anxious or something about a situation, your manifesting powers you're realizing what you're doing, and you're realizing how you're affecting your divine timing, and now you're pulling yourself into a nice, even, neutral, calm space, I think. So with this magical mindset, then you start to shift into a higher vibration, and you begin to transform your life into one of delight and hopefulness, and to uplift your companions with your vibrant, positive energy. This is really great for mental health, for physical health, and for career-wise. Anybody who seems to be around your energy also has an exciting and it's contagious, let's put it that way. Your energies and excitement is contagious, and when we allow ourselves to shine, we become who we were always meant to be, and by example we encourage others to become who they truly are. And you are a powerful role model for others, so keep the wonderful work, keep it up. You still have many experiences ahead of you on the journey, but this energy is now your companion and your divine inspiration. Make a wish when you see stars. You may even have a homeland among them. This is a beautiful card of optimism, full of joy. Everyone feels when you are celebrating your magical living. It's effortless and joyful to do this divine work. The Mabon is the child born at winter solstice, so this card indicates rebirth of positive light and energy after a time of lack. But now you're about to receive great good fortune, and how good the weight lifting off from your old self feels. So this is the artwork called the Magic Hat. So I also sense like a crown chakra activation, getting some strong downloads from spirit and really changing your vibration here. Really beautiful. And let's see what your fairy forecast. This is fairy forest, and this is fairy forecast. You have the fairy queen. So definitely you're vibrating like a real fairy. Like you have this strong feminine energy vibrating with this queen of cups and the Mabon here. People are really catching your vibe and feeling very excited about things that you say and you do, and you're getting attention in areas of your life. I think the month might start off kind of slow, then things start to pick up. Then you have the Mercury retrograde kind of making you feel reflective a little bit and reassessing some of the things that have been working, because some things seem to be working really good, and then kind of letting go of things that are not working in this new way of doing and feeling and thinking. So let's get a divine door here. I like the divine doors. What is coming through? We've got secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Some of you might be actual artists out there, so you might be drawing sketches or whatever, doing some journaling, doodling, writing stories and doodling along with them, trying to kind of get I think that's a good way to get a message. If you feel like you have some clairvoyance, then maybe it's a practice that you might like to try out. Start doodling and see what image pops up, what you manifest just with your pencil or pen. Let's see, what's this one? We have the old one. The ancestors call, seek their wisdom. So you might have a very special guide in your life that is passed on, and they will be very close to you through the whole of September. And listen for messages. I feel like they're going to be calling out to you. Giving you some clues. These are the secret garden messages. We have present. Okay. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Exactly. That's so perfect. It's time to really focus on your present, on your now, and your consciousness, your current energy now, and not the past is just a memory. And the future you haven't created yet. And the future is what you are going to create. You can make it whatever you want to. You can design your future just the way you like, and it doesn't have to look like your past. Let's see what's next in your love life. All right. What do we have here? Ooh, we have benefit of the doubt. So this is give your relationship a chance. So whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel like, well, if you're dating or if if somebody's talking to you and you're not sure about them, this is a clue saying give it a chance. If you are with somebody and maybe some trust issues have built up or something, I feel like this is saying give it a chance. I think the truth will come out and things will be cleared up and you will understand more. Now, I feel like an arching message here has to do with your intuition and your creativity, and those two things are going to be really heightened in September, even though most things in the money and the love life is sort of still and patient, but in a loving energy and a tempered energy. Some things that will be a little bit more activated will be your crown, your intuition. And that's kind of wonderful. Like as you meditate or as you stay still, you get all these really incredible messages from ancestors or guides or fairies even. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, let's see. All right, you have the little house. Let me zoom in on this. So, oh my gosh, I thought this was the same kind of pin, but it's similar, right? The little house, though, it represents comfort, coziness, feeling relaxed, at peace, gentle energy. It's very nice. And this little fairy is a single fairy. She used to be an earring. She lost her match, but to me it represents there's hope to find a match here. So this fairy will find a match, and I think it's appropriate that you are the fairy here, and you are going to find your match. So if that guy comes through and you're like, I wonder about this guy, give him a benefit of the doubt. And it looks like possibly two fellas might be interested in you. This is Lieutenant Dustin Mateus, so somebody that's kind of Hierophant-like, by the book, and very chivalrous and protective of you. And then we have the Christoph type, who is very warm and sweet and lovey-dovey and romantic, and he is definitely ready for a commitment. And then let's see, we have the number 13, so something could be happening on the 13th. We have Sister of the Bride. That could be you or somebody you know getting married. We have love. We have Germany. We have the little bird on the swing. This represents chit chat, gossip, hanging out and talking with friends and stuff. The windmill represents wind energy, power. Another symbol of power here is the dragon. This is the masculine dragon, so you could be connecting with a very powerful masculine, or maybe you consider yourself a masculine. Sometimes women will at times feel more of that masculine energy, especially when they're single and they have to kind of run their homes and their lives. It does feel like sometimes you as CEOs, but with the dragon, I have a specific dragon, lady dragon, that I use for the feminines out there. And so I feel like there's a possible very strong, powerful person here connecting with you in September. It could be your boss. It could be your new job. It could be something that starts to materialize towards the end of the month. And we have the rooster, so it's like a wake-up call. Set your alarm clock early so you can be ready bright and early in the morning. Don't sleep in, and listen for clues and signs, and listen for the phone listen for the call, right? We have this beautiful angel fairy. Is it like turned around? I think so. Yes, and she's bringing you wishes. You might be having specific dreams. These dreams are messages, so write them down so that later when you review them, you'll understand what it means. It's in the review of our dreams that we really get the message, because right when we write it down, we wake up, we write it down, we're like, huh? What is it? And then when we go back and read it, we're like, oh. So we also have the wine, which I think of this as kind of like wine cellar, which to me represents, having plenty, having a place where you have stored goods, you know, things that you can fall back on if you need it. It's like that fallback energy. So, all right. Well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. There's this little thumb right there that has like a little confetti party. And next to that is the subscription button. So please subscribe if you're new. And if you're not and you're a returning member, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your presence here and you uplifting this channel. You are a sparkle of light and I adore you. Thank you so much. You're welcome to follow me to the next reading and the next pile if you want to. But if you don't, then I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And please check out all my videos that I'll post. Soon I'll be posting a weekly message from your person of interest. Okay, moving on to the next. All right, and here we have pile number 2 with the Citrine, which is my lucky stone. That's why I can't seem to spit it out. Okay, Citrine. And here we have some of our tarot. So the one you chose was the Sovereign of Coins. In this deck, Sovereign represents Queen. So it's the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. So a lot of abundance, money, and shoots growing from it. You know, it's like whatever, it's also like seeds planted, and whatever you plant is something is growing and coming forth. And yeah, I feel like glow ups too, like sparkling, beautiful, like a diamond, super abundant, beautiful energy, creative, crafting, something you're doing with your hands. It could be like what I'm doing too, like something where people see your hands even, or creating objects or material goods, jewelry or pottery or something like that. So as far as work is concerned, I think your creativity and the things that you make are going to be quite recognized and do very well. It's like you're shooting off into many directions. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe we can get some love in this too. Oh, okay, this is so beautiful. This is the Conqueror of Cups. So the Conqueror represents the King. So the King of Cups coming through, a high level love. Ooh, full. I mean, this person is so full of love for you. And if you will start to see them come through in September. If you don't, physically see this love energy, you're going to feel it definitely in the ethereal realms. It's quite a potent, strong love. The moon phases could portend special nights and moments, dates, connections, communications, pouring out. And I think there could be a connection here because of the rose. Could be the love language of gift giving, and also the rose. I don't know why. The rose can represent surprises. The gift in the Lenormand represents the surprise. So the bouquet does. So I feel like maybe something that you didn't expect, but you, by being you and continuing your good work, will have sort of some kind of a special surprise come out. Also, this represents any females out there that see themselves as a masculine, and as well as a male out there that sees themselves as a masculine, that I feel like there's this leveling up energy. And there's a great balance between masculine and feminine energy here. And interesting that the feminine energy is it's like the breadwinner energy, and the masculine energy is the nurturer energy. So it's a lot in here. It's a lot of mix, and it's a beautiful balance. And then we have the Magi. This is all of the good, the nurturing and the abundance, plus a dash of enchantment. It's like you're really manifesting a magical world, a dreamlike place, a dreamlike connection even. This person is very beautiful and rare that you're connecting to, and you are very beautiful and rare as well. So this is just like a very dreamy, fairy kind of connection. It's very beautiful. All right, let's see now what your forest fairy has to say. And you have Arwen, speaking of beautiful, and gift, see, divine inspiration, awakening. Wow, really nice. I'm going to put her down here. So there is a beautiful awakening. In fact, I did a reading on myself today, and it came out like awakening was one of the main cards. I feel so. September's an interesting month. We have the autumn equinox, and we have Mercury going retrograde. But even with these energies, with these changeable energies, I feel like you're flowing with it really nicely, and this energy is actually going to be part of your growth, be part of your magic. You know, I feel that this festival, it's a fairy fest, it's a Celtic fest, it's a pagan fest, but something about it, it's like changes the smell in the air, and it brings out a different side of you. It brings out this really beautiful, romantic, fairy witch side of you, you know. So this is Arwen, or Awin, and she is about gift and divine inspiration and awakening. And Awin translates to divine inspiration or flowering breath. And it is a mystical force that offers us a moment where there is a sudden surge in newfound knowledge, inspired thought, the ability to awaken our dormant talents, and a sense that before we're given the gift of Awin, we were like sleepwalkers. So you may be exactly waking up. I'm waking up. It could be something like that. Also, I'm getting that this is going to be a good love month for you for sure. As far as career, things could definitely level up and happen in the form, the fashion that you want. You're going to be financially, you're doing well. But I think overall the message is that you're loving what you do, and your spirit feels kind of like leveled up, kind of tingly, kind of vibrating. So it's definitely, it's very much like when your foot falls asleep and it wakes up. At first it hurts a little, it's tingly, and then it feels better, and you can put pressure on it, and then you can walk, and then you can run. So there's going to be that moment like that. Awin represents how that moment when life just is forever changed. And when you think of Awin, it feels as if a beam of divine light is entering us and changing us. We can never return to who we were, and the world is never the same again. Oh, that message keeps coming up, past the point of no return. Twice in my daily dust, we had this message of, once you do this, there's no real going back, but it's gonna be good. Like, you have to finally make this decision to go there, but once you do, you're going to be happy that you do. There's a little fear and trepidation behind these decisions, but I think that you are on the right track, and just keep going, and take deep breaths, and one step at a time, and as you step, your path starts to light up and become real magical. So this card is coming out to tell you that life is just not going to be the same, and you're lifting a veil, and you get to see the face of the divine and drink the elixir of the gods, and the fairies have offered you their greatest gift. So this is, like I said, life-changing. No pretending that it's not happening to you. No, trust it, believe in it, the magic, the enchantment. You just feel very alive, and the path may still feel a little scary once in a while, but just keep going. You're going to feel deeper, more joyful, truer connections and poetry and beautiful, blindingly beautiful experiences come to you. So wow, that's a lot to come to you in September. All in will come, and then from time to time you are so blessed for having had this most sublime and life-changing of all mystical experiences. And she represents Snow White. And that's so funny. Does she have a... Oh yeah. Oh no, look at this, you guys. This little sparkle of light landed right on her, but it was an accident. That's so neat. Okay. So, yeah, if you're feeling like I just recently had a talk with a hummingbird, and it felt so Snow White-ish, you know, when there was a deer in the distance and the bunnies running across. I'm like, where am I? I feel like I'm a magical person in a magical place. And so you might be tapping into these beautiful little moments in September. So let's see what our fairy forecast has to say. And you have Mabon. See, Mabon. This September 21st is going to be an interesting day for you. It's definitely, this particular day of all the days in September are going to be quite magical. So Mabon is most of the time somewhere between September 20th and 23rd, and this year I believe it falls on the 21st. That is the Northern Hemisphere time. Mabon for the Southern Hemisphere people are in March. And so Mabon is saying to watch for fairies bringing in their harvest, make wishes for your abundance and your life force to hold during the winter's cold times. And the fairies, you know, you'll see them very active, much like squirrels collecting their nuts and their acorns and stuff. And soon you'll start, you know, even some people in the very high north may see some flurries here and there, just to clue you in that the winter is not too far away. And those patterns of snowflakes are like fractals, and they kind of, you know, give us a clue to some of the mysteries of life. You know, snowflakes themselves are quite magical, I think. But until the snowflakes come, I think we should really truly appreciate and enjoy the autumn leaves and the colors that they bring. All right, let's see what, look at that door, that's pretty. Let's see what the divine doors have to say. I'm gonna just, no, that wasn't the one. I should have just taken that one. Maybe it'll come out again. Maybe it'll flip out. Okay, here we go. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare to dream it, so it must be. Ooh, so your dreams are coming true. Whatever you dare to dream is manifesting. It's coming through for you. Okay, let's get some forest fae. Get a message. Oh, we got She of the Mossy Bray. Not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. So I feel like very similar to pile 1, give a person the benefit of the doubt. This is allow things to unfold, and you will see what you need to see if you're wondering about something. All right, let's see what your secret garden message is. And you have strength. Don't let the weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Okay, well, I guess that means I got to clean up my yard. All right, but yeah, the weeds are not as bad thanks to Michael, who did our lawn. So let's get one more message and find out what is happening, what's coming next in your love life. By the way, I also sent a TikTok message, a fast one, if you wanted to look at that one. That one's exciting. What is happening next in your love life? Oh, signs and clues. Okay. I feel like, yeah, that's important. Keep aware of all the clues that Spirit's giving you here and there. And stay strong and stay magical. All right, let me get you some charms now. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Let's zoom in a little bit here. All right, we have a ring. Oh, it's the letter S. This could be some kind of, it could be an engagement ring, it could be a promise ring, or it could have something to do with the letter S. I feel like, though, that has something to do with a promise. Or it could be a leveling up or a commitment. So let's see what words we have. We have hug, we have idea, we have sure, some more, we have love, a sure love. Ooh, a sweet, sweet, sure love. Nice. And speaking of sweet, and we have a donut here. This is the 3D donut. So whatever's going on is a tangible thing that you can touch and hold and eat. My son made this. He drew it on the computer and then printed it out with a 3D printer. Sorry, I don't know if you saw all of it, but if you look really closely, you can see teeth marks. Anyway, there you go. And it even sprinkles on top. One of these days I might paint it. And then we have the bicycle, which represents movement. No matter what, things are moving, even if you don't realize it. This bicycle has little hearts in it, so it feels like maybe your love life is moving and it's taking its time maybe, but it's moving along nicely. You have the key to each other's heart. And you have true, also true love. And we have Shiner, Texas. Shiner specialty. So it could be somebody in Texas or some kind of connection to the word shine or beer or whatever. You also have twos, so two of a kind, a match. We have the 20th, so right before Mabon, everything could happen on this one particular day. We also have Saint Teresa of Calcutta. She has to do with children. We have safety pin. We have, oh, this is Archangel Gabriel. So it's like waking up, listening to the call, listening to universe when universe calls. We have Saint George, who's the patron saint of warriors and farmers and agriculture too. We also have the world. I feel like the world's your oyster. You could be doing some traveling. We have the number 3. We have the cross, which represents faith and, yeah, trust, faith and trust. You have the wrench. The wrench is about fixing things, and it is the special pipe wrench. So pipe wrench, if it came together with the pipe, it would be all about fixing your love life, and it still could be. The pipe fixes the pipe wrench fixes the pipe, and the pipe represents the flow of water, and the flow of water represents a flow of communication, love, and emotions. And so all of that is being repaired. Maybe it was in a bad state, but September is bringing on a better energy, a better flow of communication, or a better flow of love. You have the treble clef, which represents music, singing, the 4-leaf clover, good luck, the skull and crossbones of transformation, and you have babies coming through. These are my babies. My babies are here to tell you that maybe spirit babies want to message you. Let's get a spirit baby message. I flipped to the back. I think this is the perfect message here. I will be your miracle baby that you always hoped and prayed for, mommy and daddy. So a possible miracle baby coming through for somebody here. Maybe more than one of you, or maybe not. But you can always take this to mean also that the cherub angels are looking out for you. And it could be any baby out there, any like new soul that wants to come into this world and is looking out for you specifically. All right, well, I hope you like that, you guys. Thumbs up if you like that. There's a little thumb right there. You just tap that, and then there's like this little confetti explosion. Next to that is the subscribe button, so please subscribe if you're new to the channel. But if you've been here before, thank you so much for returning. I really appreciate you so much. You are a beautiful joy in my life, and definitely, no matter how you come visit this channel, I consider all of you sparkles of light. Thank you so much for supporting me. And you're welcome to move with me to the next pile, to the next reading if you like, or just take this to be your message. Either way, it works. However you want to do that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be moving on now to the next pile. Okay, and here's pile number 3 with this tumbled orange or yellow well, could be orange. I think it's yellow calcite. Okay, and here is your tarot messages. So you chose the 6 of Wands, and look at this. Like, I don't even know if my lighting right now does it justice, but there's the iridescence in the back plus the gold foil is just so magical, and there's this rainbow. So you got the 6 of Wands. I feel like with 6 of Wands, something is strong is activating. We have half of the laurel wreath, which is like the welcoming wreath. It's almost similar to the lei that people place around your neck when you visit Hawaii. You know, it's the aloha, it's the welcome. And I don't know why, but I always have this image of people walking off a airplane and this line of beautiful natives putting this lei around your neck as a welcoming gift. So kind of feel a little bit of this energy as well, a welcoming energy, and also in part an energy of notoriety or fame or recognition or being appreciated or beloved, or that's what we get with 6 of Wands. This is also, and I just realized it's like a desert ripple here rippling through. Also, so the 6 of Wands represents the famous card. It's honor and prestige and being liked and well known, and it could be from a small scale to all the way to something really, really big. So that's pretty exciting. This could definitely have to do with work. Any kind of career that you're in, you will be getting much more recognition in your career. And it could also be related to love, like somebody just has eyes for you, or you have just eyes for them. So you just might be connecting to a famous person, possibly. Okay. All right, and so we have the ruler of Wands. Okay, the ruler oh my gosh, the ruler represents, so we have in the court cards, we have the sovereign, and the sovereign is the queen. We have the conqueror, which is the knight. Oh, so I got pile 2 wrong. The Knight of Wands is even better though for pile 2. So if you came over from pile 2, a little bit of a hint, the Knight represents action towards you in love, okay? And the ruler of Wands, even better. The ruler of Wands here is, so the Knight of Cups in pile 2, and then the ruler of Wands in here in pile 3. These two combination, if you chose these 2 piles, for some reason you just felt like doing both of these piles, you've got both love and passion and sex and excitement. Ooh, there's a flame burning. There's this feeling with somebody. So your love life is feeling like there's no end and no beginning. There's this eternal flame between you and another person, and you two could be connecting on a beautiful 5-quarter moon. Your moon cycles could really interact or play a big part of how you connect, or a beautiful bright rainbowy day. And you've got the 8 of Coins. Oh man, you hit the jackpot. So you're also, look at this. It's like she's got this needle and she's sewing, and it's like, Well, I'll sew this, and I'm going to sew this, and I'm going to sew this, and I'm going to sew this. So there could definitely be a seamster out there. There could be like a red thread connection in love. There could also be, whew, I'm feeling I'm feeling a very passionate, strong energy here. Very exciting, very vibrant. A couple here that are really going to work together, balance each other out. There's a bit of fame. There's entrepreneurship, leadership, creativity, manifesting as well, like this ability to create anything. This is like turning straw into gold kind of energy to me, and being like very skilled and being very proud of your skills. Yeah, so yeah, somebody's very proud of you. You're proud of yourself. It's all, and you're also proud of this other person. Like they have skills too. I think I'm feeling kind of a mutual energy, like, but you definitely, even if you don't have a person in your life, that you are definitely feeling having this being noticed. Yeah, somebody's very excited for you. I feel like there is this coming through. I don't know if you see them yet, but by the end of September, you probably see this person really admiring your work. All right. Let's see now. And they're passionate for you. Oh, so passionate. Let's see what the fairy forest has to say. You have the hedge witch, herb wisdom, secrets, hidden lore. Okay, so using these talents and abilities, it's really bringing forth some of a magical essence here, something very powerful, something that I feel like you've got the magic. You definitely have the magic. You're manifesting something. So let's look into her a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and lay out the fairy forecast card too, and you have autumn. Okay. So you could be connecting too with the autumn equinox and the shift of things, Mercury retrograde, and how it feels like for you as well, it's helping you. It's going to like launch something. I feel an energy of launching a career or launching a relationship, like a boost in your situation. So maybe you'll be like playing with herbs and love potions or taking ritual baths and things like that. So you're being asked to consider herbal forms of healing, working with what is in between, effective yet natural, available and yet still hardly acknowledged. Changing the foods you eat, include more greens and herbs to boost energy and health, and begin to pay very serious attention to the quality of the foods you eat, again with a very close focus on the world of herbs and plants. You can at this time adjust the way you eat and find essential oil blends which assist with sleeping, with becoming calm, with dissipating anger, increasing self-love, and deepening your wisdom. Explore growing your own flowers, vegetables, and herbs. And when you begin to consider the truth that what you ingest becomes the very molecules of your body, and you may decide at this time to reduce additives, sugar, GMOs, and various forms of meat too, you now begin a journey into health and well-being, and eat what is good and wholesome for you. The hedge witch is a messenger guiding you to this new path of nourishment and well-being through the plant world. And so this artwork is called, I wouldn't know how to pronounce this, Hepzibah. Anyway, she is very magical, and she is using these beautiful fruits and vegetables and plants and herbs. So maybe it has to do with plant-based dieting out there. I've been experimenting a little myself, and definitely adding more fruit and just trying different things. So the more natural you go, maybe the better you feel. And yeah, it's interesting, maybe oils, and not just eating oils, but certain baths and rituals will be interesting too. So let's let's see about your autumn message. So autumn is a lovely time of year. And for you, autumn is this this is the season that you're going to really feel good. It's gathering and giving thanks for the bounty of earth. It's time to take stock of what you prepared for winter, and it's about appreciating your loved ones and welcoming in new love, in fact. But newness still can happen with an attitude of gratitude. So even if you feel like you're already set and you don't need anything, there is something that looks like it's stirring. I feel those of you who picked 2 and 3, you're getting love and passion. For those of you who only picked 3, there is a general passion of life, a joie de vivre, and doing a great job in finances and creating and manifesting and tapping really into yourself and nature and things that are good for you. I love that. So let's see what your divine door has to say. Okay, you have destiny. Dun, da, da. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Wow, something very amazing coming through. A destined path, a definite door opening up. So be aware of it when it happens, because it is going to be quite powerful. And it just really feels like you're famous, or somebody you're tapping into is famous, where doors really, literally, like this person's fame or your fame really launches a whole new level of things. This is the Forest Fae Oracle. Let's see what message the Forest Fae wants to give you. Okay, we have, oh, look at this little girl. This is the Green Witch. The Green Witch, connect to the spirits and energy of your local landscape and seek enchantment. See? Wow, she goes really good with the Hedge Witch. Oh my gosh, and look at the colors, the indigo, so beautiful. So use these color energy, and also definitely go natural, like visit markets and get some natural herbs and plant-based things. Let's see what this is your secret garden message. You have 2. You have rest. Rest is saying slow down. You don't have to do or solve everything today. And you also have hidden depths. You only see the surface, so look beyond. Keep looking. It's not just on the surface. There's so much more. So much more. And I think if you keep going deeper is definitely, and the thing is, even if you don't go deep on your own, I think spirit might sometimes push you into that by giving you challenges. So before the challenges come, go ahead and take those deep dives. All right, let's see what's next for your love life. I saw a little passion come out. Let's see. Almost was a flipper. Okay, you have divine timing coming out, a serendipitous event. So something very special. It's almost like hush hush, Spirit's not allowed to say too much, but when the clock strikes 12, at just the right moment, well, of course, 12, everything will click and fall into place. It could be when you're out and about at the markets. I feel like I just see you at these like witchy markets, holistic places, gathering things. Maybe it starts off as surface thing, like you just love this time of year and you want to decorate your house, and so you're gathering all these really cool items and going to places, rock shop, crystal shops, and herbal places, and then you start to realize, maybe I want to know more about this in a spiritual sense and not just in a decorative sense. So something like that. But as you're out and about, and the energy of autumn and all the beauty in the consumerism comes out, you will tap into something deeper about yourself, and maybe also a person will come through. So let's get some charms on this. I'm often talking about romance and love, and approaching it as if you're single. I know there's plenty of you that are already committed, even married, that sometimes watch me, but there's a large majority of single people, or people kind of in between situations. And so in that respect, somebody could be showing up. But in the respect for those of you who are already connected and loved, I just feel like your love life will be magical, and you, by leveling yourself up to the next level, just enrich your relationship. So that's I don't know, that message came out to me because I feel like some of you are going to be in a relationship that watch this. Or a few more than usual. Okay. All right, we got Texas again. Like, Texas, that's where I live. Anybody want to come visit me? Theater Under the Stars represents, maybe going out and enjoying something under the stars. So pile 2 had, oh, look, we have the girl CEO. We have the feminine power dragon. Let's zoom in on this. So not as many charms. Pile 2 had a ton of charms, but we do have, I feel like pile 1 had a choice between Christoph and Lieutenant Destin Mateus, and here we only have one choice. So this could represent people who are committed, or they're this very loving romantic man is coming through for you, that those of you who are not, or still waiting. And something happening maybe this very first week of September, within a week. We have the power. We have power coming out again. Power. Maybe there's a power. Something about power. Okay, so in pile 2, we had the masculine dragon and the windmill representing power energy. We also have St. George again representing warriors and the patron saint of farmers and agriculture. We have the key that represents key to love, because of the heart. And here we have the little fireball, the passion again, fire energy in this pile. We have possible traveling. We have Leo energy, or just simply strength and commitment. And we have St. Christopher, the patron saint of travelers. We also have this charm that came out in pile number 2 as well. This is a 3D drawing that got printed. My son printed it on a 3D printer. And so yeah, it has actual teeth marks and everything, and little sprinkles. So what this means to me is, a lot of times if you're in a, let's say, a twin flame relationship, it could represent you coming in the tangible, actually getting to be together. For me, it just, in any relationship, it just represents a sweet, tangible, tasty, good connection, or food in general. And maybe it could also represent, for some of you, not eating the donuts anymore, but trying a new approach to food. All right, and seeing yourself as, I am what I eat kind of energy, I am what I eat. I'm eating so much fruit. I'm like, I'm gonna this one big bowl of fruit salad right now. Like, I'm as sweet as a cherry for sure, because I eat so much fruit these days. So, and yeah, that's next on my list, is to go get some cherries. So yeah, definitely add those good ingredients into your life and turn yourself into a fruit salad. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. There's this thumb right there. If you push it, it throws a little confetti party, and it's kind of fun. Also next to that is a subscribe button, so if you push that, then you become automatically a subscriber, and then you push the bell and you can get notifications and find out what I'm doing next. I got a lot coming out. Next thing will be your weekly reading and love message from your person, and I do daily test every day, and I want to do something in the zodiac for the month of September too. So I'm going to be thinking about that. If you have any ideas, please feel free to comment in the comment section. And before I go, I just want to shout out my members. I really appreciate all my subscribers, but the members are so, like, they take it a step up, you know, they add that additional amount every month, and plus during the lives, you know, they give even more. So I'm just like flabbergasted and dumbfounded by their generosity. So thank you so much, Platinum Pixies, Guacamole, Cheryl, and Claudia, my beautiful golden fairy Leo Sunchild, and Blenda Fox with a book, the beautiful twin flamer Mary Joy and Jolene and Luisa Silva, and my full of faithers Laura Ochoa and Weird Sister Liz. And now all my sparkles of light, the official title of Sparkle of Light, we have Miss Fred and Maurice and JR and Alaya and Lindsay and Giggles and Lucy, congratulations, and James and Amira and Sacred Dimensions and Katrina and Tasni and Jim and Terry and Esmeralda and Gloria and Luna and Jessica and Stoya and Alexis. Thank you all so much for keeping this channel going. I really appreciate it. And yeah, share anything you like with your friends. They're at the bottom. All of these different timestamps are broken down into chapters, and you can even share just a chapter with somebody if you're interested in doing it that way as well. So thank you again, and I'll see you at the next reading. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Please subscribe.